Hi everybody, welcome. So what is masterminding? Well, masterminding as defined by Napoleon Hill is when two or more people come together with a collective objective to achieve that objective. When this happens, Hill writes, a third invisible intangible force likened to a third mind is created. Napoleon Hill interviewed hundreds of the world's most successful people in his time on the principles of success. Now, he summarized and wrote all of their success principles down and shared them with the world in many books. My favorite book is Grow Rich with Peace of Mind. The title speaks for itself. But his most popular book is Think and Grow Rich, which sold over 80 million copies. Now, the concepts in these books came from people like Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, Theodore Roosevelt, Sir Winston Churchill, Andrew Carnegie, Gandhi, Albert Einstein, and many, many others. All world leaders and very, very smart people, and all of whom declared the mastermind principle was one of their keys to success. No great achievement happens without a team. At FindAMentor, we see mentoring as a form of masterminding. It's two people coming together with the common focus of helping the mentee improve in his or her abilities, their skills, their knowledge, etc. Now, both benefit from this small mastermind group of two. They get that third mind working for them. And I've heard mentors say that they learn as much in this process of mentoring as the mentee. So the third mind benefits everybody involved, the mentor and the mentee. Now, two peers at the same level of development can mastermind and receive the benefits by sharing and learning from each other's ongoing challenges, wins, processes. I was part of a really dynamic peer mastermind once. I was a young sales team mastermind group that met once each day to discuss goals, progress, process, challenges, people. We were all selling in the industrial rental equipment industry. We were a very young, inexperienced sales team in comparison to the competition anyway at the time. Now, all of us were 27 and younger. I was actually only 24, and we were all new to the industry. Now, the competition sales teams, these were guys in their 40s, years of experience, all the needed contacts. They should have kicked our butt. And it was one of the worst economies of my lifetime. It was the early mid-'80s in Western Canada. Interest rates were hitting, they were over 20%. Yet in that horrible economy, and our oil patch almost shut down at the time, and it's our biggest industry, that tough economy, we still increased sales 30% year over year when competitors were struggling or going out of business. It was fun, it was dynamic for all of us. So we encourage masterminding in all forms at FindAMentor.com. Peer masterminding, traditional mentoring for one mentor, one mentee, or one mentor mentoring a few mentees in a group at FAM is a great masterminding option as well. So you can use our database to build mastermind groups in any aspect of life or career or spirituality that you want to become great at or better at. There's over 2,000 categories to choose from where you can be a mentor or mentee. And by the way, for those peer masterminding groups, we think the best size is 4 to 6 people. Why? Well, it's simple. Now, I learned this mastermind principle when I was 16, and I've been impressed by it, been using it in some form ever since. And also watching how others use it, noticing how they use it even unconsciously. So I've come to the conclusion after watching how different masterminds groups work at work or in organizations over the last 45 years of my career, 4 to 6 people is best. And we think a mastermind group should schedule regular, consistent meeting times, whether they're weekly, monthly, quarterly, daily like we did. But a consistent schedule and a consistent agenda is very key as well. Don't forget the consistent agenda. Now, there are forms that you can download at FindAMentor for mastermind and mentor sessions. They're in the tools and tips section at the top. Just drop down there. We all have masterminds in our lives to some degree. Some are formed unconsciously in friendships, families, with coworkers, etc. How are your masterminds working for you right now? We think formal masterminding groups have a place in everyone's growth journey if you want to be better or great at something. Do some of your mastermind groups or teams require more focus, or maybe some adjustments in some form, or maybe growth, add a person, or take one away? Do you want to be part of a new mastermind group? You can expand your masterminding options, your groups, wherever you think you need to, and we can help. Take responsibility, take action, and find new masterminding partners or mentors, or be a mentor. Join the new mastermind groups at FAM. Be a mentor or find one at FindAMentor. Thank you for watching. Go make it an awesome day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.